welcome back to Drawing for Kids. Here I'll be doing a step-by-step drawing of a cute cat, which is the theme for today. Now these step-by-step drawings are meant for you to draw with your family, friend, brother and sister, and just follow along step by step. Of course, we're going to try to use our imagination along the way and make something creative, very different, and see what we come up with. To start off, you'll need some color markers, such as these Crayola markers here. If you like, you can use other coloring mediums as well. Okay, so here's what I have. I really like these ones just because there's so many colors available. But you can use pencil crayons or other markers you may have. Here I also have some paper that you'll need. In addition, you'll need a black marker such as a Sharpie right here. You can see I have two different types of Sharpie. There's a fine point, an ultra fine point, but really just any type of marker you have, or even a black pencil crayon. There you go. So that's all of the material you'll need to get started. Alright, let's clean up our space and get started for our first drawing here. I'm going to start off by using my black marker here, and we're going to do our cute cat. Now, I'll try to go slow and step by step. We're going to start by doing the head of the cat. So we'll do a big round circle. There's my circle. It's not a perfect circle, but that's okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do is the cat's ears. Now it's going to be these pointy arrows, one on each side. So here's one, and here's the second arrow. So you can see the ears are different sizes, and that's perfectly fine too, because I think it gives the cat character. Now we do the body, where we do a big round circle, but not a full circle, but it does connect to the head. Now we have his round body. Next we're gonna do his thighs, which is another circle here connected to the main body. And we'll make it even and balanced on the other side as well. Now let's do a squish circle, a squish oval on the bottom. This like gonna be the cat's feet. Look how it's squished underneath all the heavy balls and circles on top, like it's squished downwards. Okay, so next thing is gonna be the cat's arms. We'll do a half circle, and we'll connect each end of the circle to the body. You know what? I think this is gonna be the tail. I'll work on the arm later. So that's the tail. Next, I'll be working on the cat's nose, which I'm going to do a little M&M size nose there. Next, I'm going to do the eyes, which you can have happy eyes, crazy eyes, or like angry eyes. For me, I'm just going to do these arrows pointing inwards. It's a really happy cat. There you go. So those are my arrow eyes. You can try just a dot for your eyes too. Next, I'm going to do the mouth, which is going to be a mini wave. Or a big wave. So here you go. Start from one end of the circle. You do up, down, and up again, almost like a roller coaster. There you go. And then I'm going to draw lines down the mouth for the cat's teeth. Just drawing a line from the top of that wavy line to the bottom of that circle. And now we have the cat's teeth. Looks pretty fun so far, right? He looks like he's really happy. Next, I'll do the cat's arms. I have a half circle and two lines. I have one arm and then another half circle here. And I'll connect the end of that circle with a line to the body. And there you go. He's almost like saying hi. But you can position your arm the other way or any other way you want. And some whiskers. Add on two lines. You can add 3, 4, as many whiskers as you want. Now, what else should I add? Why don't we add some accessories or things that the cat can hold on to? What do you think would be good things to add? I'm gonna add a fish that he's gonna hold on to. So that's the eye of the fish, a dotted circle. And then I'll do a half circle and a line across. Then I'll do a very long oval to represent the fish's body. And then I'm going to do these mini curtains for the scales of the fish. And then I'll do a tail as well. It's almost like two flower petals. And that's my fish with fins. Of course, if you want, your cat could be carrying a lollipop or a bag or an apple or a banana or anything you like. For him, I think I'll just try out a fish for now and see how things go. So for this next step, I'm going to think about what colors I'm going to add in. Here's where the color markers come in. I'm going to color in his nose with a little light orange. And maybe I'll color in his ears as well. And I'll do a mini triangle for the ears to match his nose. Where else should I add light orange? What about the tail? Why don't we do a stripy tail? So I won't color in the entire tail, I'll just do little stripes on it. You can choose to have stripes on your cat's tail too. You can have the same color stripe, or it can be even a rainbow color stripe. Anything you think would be fun. Have you ever seen a rainbow striped cat? I don't think I have either, but I will know when you're finished your drawing. Next, I'm going to think about what else I want to add in for this cat. Maybe I'll add in a hat for the cat. A hat for the cat? Well, what kind of hat do you think we should have? A bowler hat? Or should it be a French beret hat? I'm going to start with maybe a half circle here for the top of the hat. And I'll draw a line across the bottom there. And then a small rectangle, a very squished one on the bottom for the rim of the hat. Also going to draw a line across, but I'm going to color in the bottom of the rim of the hat with this purple here. And I'll also maybe put a ribbon across the hat, so I'll draw a line across maybe 2/3 of the way, and then I'll color in the rest of the cat's hat. Looks like a fun hat. Of course, you can do a clown's hat, you can do a big sun hat if you would like for your cat as well. Have you worn a hat recently? Were you wearing a baseball cap perhaps? Perhaps the cat would like a baseball cap as well. Now, next step we're going to think about is maybe adding some accessories, which for this cat, I'm going to give her a little bit of pearl necklace, maybe. Pearl necklace. If you want, you can give the cat a collar or maybe a necktie, or it could be a necklace as well, but it could be of hearts or other shapes that you like. The fun part is trying to imagine like what kind of situation your cat will be in. Are they at home? Are they out in the supermarket? Are they telling a joke maybe? So I think that really helps in telling the story for your drawing and making it unique and your own. And that's one of the fun parts of drawing. So for this cat, I can imagine him or her on a day out and somehow just found a fish, and looks like the cat's really happy to find a fish. I bet the day that this cat found a fish is a day that is very good weather too. Maybe I should do a sun in the background. So here's a closer look of the cat. I'm not completely finished yet, but here's a good outline for my coloring step coming up next. I still need to color in that fish as well. Maybe I'll color this fish in right now with blue. Of course, you can also do a rainbow color fish if you like, and just color different colors for each of the scales. Maybe I should add an expression for the fish as well. Right now it doesn't have a mouth. You don't know if it's happy, sad, or just like plain upset that it's being held by a cat. Maybe the fish is really scared right now too. Gonna Add stripes to the tail and the fin. And like I mentioned, I'll add a mouth. I guess this fish will be happy because, oh, this cat is helping me out here. Maybe helping the fish reach a stream or helping it across the street. Okay, so that's the cute cat that I have so far. Let's move on to the coloring step. Okay, so for the coloring step, I'm trying to decide on what color should I use. Gray, maybe, to color in the cat. Gray seems kind of boring. Maybe I'll do a light purple. I'll start by coloring its ears. At this point, it might be good to kind of check out what other people who are doing the same drawings cat look like. Do they have a skinny cat, a fat cat? Do they have a happy cat, a sad cat, or a silly cat? The fun thing about these drawings is that everybody can have their own interpretation of how the cat will look like, and it can turn out totally different. So as I'm coloring in the cat, I make sure that I color in the corners and the borders and the sides and make sure all of the little nooks and crannies are colored in. I guess I should probably remember not only to color the cat's legs, but also the stripy tail in between the orange. as I'm coloring its body, I also need to make sure to color in those mist spots, including the ones between its beaded necklace. So I'm wrapped up here for the drawing. I hope you enjoyed this drawing of the cute cat. And I would love to hear from you if there's other animals that you would like me to draw for the next drawing or other ideas. And make sure at the end to sign off on your artwork and date it. That way you can look back and see how your artwork has changed over days, months, or years. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the step-by-step drawing of the cute cat. I'll see you in the next video.